All right, so we're going to be finding percents today. And one of the most popular questions we see is when they ask, what is a percent, like 23% of 65? Right? So, what I would say first is to change your percent to a decimal. And last time we learned that you have to get that invisible decimal point and move it 2 places to the left. All right, and that would give us 0.23. And then I'm going to multiply it by the whole number. And that should give me 14.95. Right? But then we have other questions that don't give us the percent or don't give us the whole number. So I've taught my students to kind of use a formula in case they come across that problem. And it would be percent times whole number. And that would give us our answer. So here we had our percent. We changed it obviously to a decimal. And then we multiplied it by our whole number. And that gave us our answer. So let's say I had a question like, $180 is what percent of 60? So in this scenario, we're going to go ahead and look to see what we have and then fill out the rest. We don't have percent, so we're going to put a variable in place of that. And then we're going to multiply it. I'm going to put it with a dot so that we don't get confused with the symbol of X. Okay, multiply by the whole number, which is 60. I'm sorry. Yes, it is 60. Um, and then our answer is going to be 180. Right now, this is a beginning stage of algebra, and I know a lot of people can't stand it, but I try to keep it simple just to get started with algebra. And we start by asking ourselves, what is our goal? Which is to isolate our variable. Our variable is p. What is happening to our variable? It's being multiplied by 60. What would be the opposite to get rid of that? Is to divide by 60. But we're going to treat this like a balance, and whatever we do to one side, we're going to do it to the other side. All right? So this cancels each other out. We bring over what's left, which is a variable, equals 180 divided by 60 is 3. But this is not yet in the symbol of percent or in the way of percent. So that invisible decimal, now to put it back to a percent, we're going to move it 2 places to the right and fill these empty spaces with zeros. And our answer would be 300%. Right? So 180 is 300% of 60. And then one other example that we can use it for is if it was said as 0.3% of what number? Is 24. Okay, so again, we're going to use this formula, percent times whole number equals our answer. Right, we have our percent this time, so we're going to put 0.3% times of what number? We don't have that, so we're going to put n as our variable to replace that. And then our answer is going to be 24. Right? And then, like we did before, and we continue to do, we need to change this percent to a whole number so that we could, to a decimal, so that we could go ahead and multiply. So to change it from a percent to a decimal, like we said, is 2 places to the left. and fill these places with zeros. So our answer or our new decimal will be 0.003. And then we're going to bring everything else down. We're going to multiply it times n equals 24. And now we ask ourselves again, what is our variable? I'm sorry, what is our goal? Isolate the variable. What is our variable? N. What is happening to our variable? It's being multiplied by 0.03. And the opposite of that would be to divide it by 0.003. Right? And whatever we do to one side of the balance, we do it to the other side. And then this cancels out. We bring down what's left, which is our variable, equals, and 24 divided by 0.003 is 8,000. That is 0.3% of 8,000 is 24. Hope this helps.